thanks a lot. It's been a good night so far.
You, and you, and you, and you, and you. Every one of you to make a difference.
The ex-union official is dancing and dancing and dancing.
Even on the garbage bag that they use for that ad, they'd have to pay a GST.
Look, I'm not sure what's on garbage bags and scumbags.
So really, if the honourable member wants to go around wearing a sandwich board saying Malcolm Turnbull's got a lot of money, feel free. I think people know that.
Here in this great hall of my own university, may I say, with another former legislator recently returned from his ambassadorial duties, diatuni silenti, quoeram his temporibus usus, finem odienis dies attulit. Now, for the younger ones among you, I will translate this. To the long silence I have maintained in these difficult times, this day brings an end.
I think people thought this large figure, impressive figure, the physical size must mean something.
Homosexuality, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I probably feel a bit threatened.
Not asking if it's a personal choice of yours.
As so many people do.
He was a personal friend of yours, Mr.
He was a very intimate personal friend of mine.
I'm advised, because I wasn't there, that 68 years ago, on the 13th of January 1911, an event occurred in New Zealand which was to have a profound effect on the future of Australia. In that country of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, Joe Bjelke-Petersen was born, and I bet he came out fighting.
For the information of the House, I have determined that there will be a ballot for the leadership and deputy leadership of the Labor Party at 4:30 today. In the meantime, take your best shot.
The Prime Minister went out to bat feeling quite confident, having scored well the last time the two teams met. He hit the first ball for 4 runs and went on to hit 28 runs before this delivery.
Can I start off then, so we'll get you away as quickly as we can?
Well, you'll get me away, not as quickly as you can. You'll get me away when I want to get away.
That's it.
See? And that's going to be at 10:02 by my clock. That's 5 minutes.
Well, that's fair enough. That's fair. Right. Okay.
And they said, who's this? Who's this wax figure here? They said, that's John Howard. John Howard. And he was the treasurer who put Australia in the moribund low growth back in the 1970s and 80s. But what is he? What is he, Mum? Well, he's the future son. He's the future son. Don't make us laugh over there. Don't make us laugh over there. Mr. Speaker.
People who work in factories or in any other way all want increased money wages today, and all are seeking for increased salary or increased wages. I exclude politicians, particularly federal politicians, virtually everybody else.
You are following, Julia, a very considerable tradition, and the opposition here led by Tony, as I've said, I don't mind Tony personally. I think he's not a bad bloke, but as I said during the campaign, he's as mad as a cut snake. And he is on this issue. I mean, totally irresponsible.
The housewives of Australia need to understand, as they do the ironing. Hey there, Georgie girl.
I am on leave from my post in Paris, approved by the present government. My publishers, Penguin, are footing the bill for my visit. They paid for me to come business class, and I was not upgraded.
Do you get any chance to relax at all? Take your coat off and put your feet up?
Not on budget day. Indeed, not many days while the Parliament is in session. Or perhaps I should say, not many days in the course of a year while one holds this position.
I think it's very graceful and stylish and modish,
Reminded me of her, still does.
Unbelievable. That's who he is.
How are you, Mark?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well.
Good to see you too.
Okay.
I said I'm going to Canberra, I'm going to give Malcolm some advice. So.
Good. What's the advice? Right, okay. That's very good advice.
You know, nobody's made any mistakes. They haven't fluffed their lines. They haven't got things the wrong way round.
This program, for instance, presented compelling evidence that you accepted bribes.
No. I don't know where you get that one from. Jana, when you talk about corruption, any of those things, I want to tell you something, that you and your people, I'll talk to you at a later date on corruption, in a place, at a time that you probably won't like.
Yeah, absolutely essential.
We're wondering if you're going to tell us any secrets, but
Oh no, we're just having a liberal luncheon.
I'm happy to have the Labor Party in government. But the fact of the matter
Well,
is...
which of the two would you fear most, Howard or Peacock?
Well, I think Howard's an eminently beatable commodity. But as far as Peacock's concerned, I mean, let me put the rhetorical question, can a souffle rise twice? I mean, can he...
I'll leave the rhetorical floating in here.
Can he get up?
I'd want to find a situation in which we made that decision and which Mr. Whitlam woke up one morning finding the decision had been made and finding that he'd been caught with his pants well and truly down.
Today I listen to you fellas whinge and whine. I'd rather go to question time with Christopher Pyne. Our economy's in debt, but Malcolm's just chilling. Hey Malcolm, can you lend us a couple million? Will I rap again? It's anyone's guess, but there's more chance of Tony Abbott voting yes.
It will be a contest, counterintuitive to those believing in gender stereotypes, but a contest between a strong, feisty woman and a policy weak man, and I'll win it.
Yeah.
You know about that. Little Miss Class.
Resume you gutter snipe. Oh yeah. You sit down as well. You sit down.
He was the Prime Minister who broke this nation's heart.
Madam Speaker, the Leader of the Opposition asked a perfectly valid question. The Prime Minister answered the question, and then she, as an aside, said, for some unknown reason, misogynist Tony is back. I would ask her to withdraw it because it is a slur on the Leader of the Opposition and a desperate play from a desperate Prime Minister.
I'm not rich, I'm not a specialist, and I don't million people want gain out of the Liberals getting into government. I've never voted Liberal in my life.
People have to understand that, because there's going to be the usual political shitstorm. Sorry, it's political storm over that.
Why are they in such trouble tonight? Answer, because they jolly well know they're going to lose. But it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. Let them yell. It'll be the last opportunity they'll have of yelling for 3 years.
The honourable member for Hotham will behave properly, and don't shake your head like that if you want to. Righto, I name the honourable member for Hotham.
That he be suspended from the service of the House.
The question is, the honourable member for Hotham be suspended from the service of the House.
Just let's remind us, who gave us the worst recession in 60 years? Paul Keating. Who gave us the highest unemployment since the Great Depression? Paul Keating. Who gave us the highest current account deficit on record? Paul Keating. Who gave us the highest level of foreign debt since the Great Depression? Paul Keating. Who gave us the highest... Well, it's all right for him to do it, but it's not all right for me. It's all right for him, but not all right for me.
Many Australians are gamblers on the race course and I suppose with the poker machines. The Labor Party would be the biggest gamble in history with their children, with their families. I don't think Australians are going to take that gamble.
You wouldn't look like a little bet on it, would you?
Well, Mr. Speaker, they are delulu with no salulu, Mr. Speaker. They are completely delusional. Completely delusional.
Mr. Hawke was once quoted as saying that you were, quote, frightened of economics and near the bottom of the class in making political decisions when you were Prime Minister.
He did say that some years ago. I dealt
79.
with... Yes. And I dealt with him on a public occasion a week later, and he's never repeated. He's never transgressed again.
So is it all square now?
Yes.
And this, you can get into trouble doing this. I'm not talking about myself.
10,000 Australians.
Everyone get off the grass, please.
Sure. Let's just move back from there.
Hey guys, I've just reseated that.
Yeah, please, off the thing.
We could go down the path I think I'm going down, where you just own it and you're proud of it.
Has anyone
Ranger.
Apart from yourself, has anyone ever called you a ranger?
I don't think any of my friends actually just ring me up and go, hey, ranger, or anything like that. But journalists and others, certainly.
No, well, that's a little
Mr.
different.
McMahon, are you going to answer the question?
No.
Okay, well, tell me, what's the context, and if it's out of context, what is the context? You're not saying anything, Tony.
I've given you the response you deserve.
Jana, you know very well that you've got your foot on the sticky paper. You're trying to make the most of it, to make your sort of reputation and name and get people to look at it. I tell you, Jana, that is not true. You are completely untruthful in saying that statement, because it didn't happen. And we can easily prove it, and we will prove it.
And just as I believed in 1990 that I would lead the Labor government to victory, I am confident that I will do so again in 1993. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I wouldn't think that the member for Kooyong should get on here. Mr. Speaker, we do see that this is indeed a very self-interested question. A very self-interested question indeed.
Now, the member for Coronella will cease interjecting. The member for Kooyong will cease interjecting. The Prime Minister will be heard.
Now, Mr. Speaker.
When was it? Was anything when you're about to be, have water lapping at your hands?
I had to sack 2 ministers, important ministers, one for not telling the whole truth and not one for not telling the truth. And is that to my discredit? And people refer constantly to me sacking 2 ministers. 2 ministers in 3 years. Fraser sacked 22 in 7¼ years. Now, where is the disarray? Where is the folly in that?
Your conscience is clear.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's only people like you who try to make it look otherwise, when you don't really realise what you're talking about. You are completely wrong.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
Gracie Fields was sang in much the same way, and she had a song which said, "Wish me luck as you kiss me goodbye." Well, that's not my theme song. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm not say good night, but not goodbye. But wish me luck.